What y'all done tore up today? Did you break it?
Hit it.
Every time I come by here.
Again.
Every time I come by here, so earlier you had the T-Rex part right there with the hood up. Now we got the Volvo with the hood up.
Yeah.
What's going on? Just a filter?
Yeah, this lose some power. More replacement filters.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure.
Did the original one look dirty, or did it?
Bad.
That's probably what it was. Yeah. And we got the cat service guy here too. So we're gonna ride up in a minute to look at our cat D6 because we're still having an overheating issue, but I'll explain to you what the cat mechanic explained to me just a second as soon as we get up there. But since I saw the hood up on the Volvo here, I thought we'd just swing by and check it out. But just some dirty filters, and then she should be back up and running. How's your truck doing, man?
Man, wonderful.
Oh, can I look at it and see all the stuff you done moved over? All right, I know the folks on YouTube, y'all want to see, a couple of you commented how the transition process is going, so y'all gonna see it with the first time along with me. Oh yeah, man, he has got storage for days up in this truck. So we will put the acetylene and oxygen tanks in here, but it looks like he's already started moving a good many of his just regular hand tools over. Bags of tools, sockets, wrenches. So he said over the weekend, Rolando was so excited to have this new truck that him and his wife got out in the yard and started cleaning tools and transferring them over from one truck to the other. That's looking good, Rolo.
Yes, sir.
I like it, man.
Yeah.
Nice and organized. Looks great.
Yeah.
I love this truck.
Beautiful.
I'm jealous. Now I want one.
Trade for yours.
Yeah. Bunch of O-ring kits. You'll be amazed at the amount of different O-rings that we go through here on this site. Markers, drill bits. I gotta be careful opening these doors. I'll be in big time trouble if I dent his drawers. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and shut that one. It's just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff he put in those boxes in there. But this is the one I really want to see right here. This is where he's got his slide out drawers. Let's see what all he's got in here. Big C-clamps come in handy. Soldering gun. Yeah, he hadn't fully moved all of his stuff over yet. Torque wrenches, sockets, big wrenches, seal pullers, bearing pullers, air wrenches, that type stuff. Looking good, man. Rolando, that's looking good, my friend.
Yes, sir.
You getting there, ain't you?
Yeah. I need my new welder.
Yeah, we gotta get you some blue, some blue on
yeah.
that truck. That's what everybody on YouTube was saying too. You need to get you a blue welder. We'll just have to pick out the one you want and see if we can't get it ordered up.
Me and Ernest going this week.
Yeah.
One day this week.
Let me see who's calling me now. Anybody play any April Fool's jokes on you yesterday or no?
No.
Good, me either.
Okay.
There she goes. Hopefully that'll fix your problem now.
Yeah.
Let's walk over here and take a look at the 826. See that, okay, here Rolando's got the hydraulic tank removed off of it. Whoa, a big old wasp just flew out of there. They're flying around everywhere trying to make nests because it's springtime. But here's where the hydraulic tank sits, of course, as y'all saw the other day. So he's gonna get that that tank welded back up, and we'll put her back on here not too long from now. This Volvo has been a dang good truck for us so far. We ain't had a lick of trouble out of it, and it runs pretty hard every single day. This Volvo has been a pretty good one, ain't it, man?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we ain't had no big problems out of it, have we?
No, just a
little stuff like this right here. He gonna prime it up?
Yep. Is
he gonna crank it up?
A little bit.
Yeah, I heard it clicking.
Ponle otra vez.
We're trying to prime the system right now since Rolando put that new fuel filter.
Because this fuel filter, you don't need to put a fuel in there.
Oh, you don't? It just self-primes? I hear it.
Préndelo. Ajá.
Well, it's getting fuel
Yeah.
for sure.
Vibration.
Yeah.
When we're running, when this
Little,
gas, yeah,
little vibration to it.
a little bit. But let's see. Pretty good.
Should be good to go now. I'm gonna go up to the landfill and take a look at the bulldozer.
Okay, Ryan.
So we'll see you later.
Talk to
The
that.
truck's looking good, man.
Yeah.
I love it. That crane worked good for getting the hydraulic tank off. Wonderful.
I'm gonna put it back on probably today.
Yeah.
Or in the morning. What time is it?
I don't know. My watch has moved to some stupid. It moves whenever it wants to.
Yeah. But in the morning.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it back on the compactor.
All right. You got it all welded up.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
I'm done.
Good job, man. I'm gonna head up to the landfill and check them out.
Talk to you later, buddy.
See you guys. So the cat mechanic, as you saw a while ago, is back out again today. This is like the 4th trip that they've made. And they've been all inside of the transmission pump, replacing valves, you know, adjusting flow rates, and it was still overheating. So what the cat guy said today is that that fan on the radiator was running at a super low RPM. So it was at the very bottom of the chart. So he said it goes from like 1500 to 2000 RPMs. And so he cranked it all the way up towards the upper end of the fan spectrum. I don't know. Now for the last hour, the cat mechanic, evidently he's been here, he's been watching the machine. He told Antonio to run the hell out of it, to, you know, just run it wide open, which we did, and we haven't had the overheating since, or at least that's what the tech was telling me. So I want to go, let's talk to Antonio, see what he thinks. You know, I hope it's something as simple as that, but they've just been doing a lot of trial and error things on this. If this doesn't do it, then the tech said we're gonna have to call Cat and find out from them what's going on. I hope it's something as simple as just, you know, low RPMs on that fan, which it could be. I mean, I'm no mechanic, but it just doesn't seem like that would be the main culprit. If that thing's flowing like it should be and that fan is on, I would think it should be running cool. You shouldn't have to come in after the fact and up the RPMs on a fan all the way to the wide open spectrum. But again, that's why they get paid to be cat mechanic and I don't. So let's go see what's happening and just see what's being dumped out in the landfill today. It's super windy up here, so I got my little wind slayer doohickey on the GoPro today, so hopefully it won't be a lot of wind noise, but the wind is really getting it up here today. What's up, buddy? How you doing? What's up? Everything going good? Wide open. There he is over there. Antonio was helping this dude out, so we got a bunch of fiberglass remnants from a local, well, obviously fiberglass manufacturer, but they'll bring us these waste spools in here. Not something you want to really get in and play in, because it is truly fiberglass. But this stuff will get pushed right over the edge there, go down to the bulky section, and then they'll bring some good waste in on top of it, try to pack it down. Let's look over the edge real quick. I'll show you guys where it's going to wind up living. So you can see a lot of some mattresses down there. A lot of your bulky stuff goes right over the edge, and then we'll take good heavy waste and put on top of that and squish it, try to get as much compaction as we can. We're gonna head on down into this area all the way to where you can see that wall of dirt right there. Gonna head over there with this waste and get this top area opened up a little bit bigger, I believe is the plan. Antonio!
Hey, how you doing, sir?
How you doing, buddy?
Good, good.
Hey, we got an echo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of the perks of being helpful to the truck drivers, is they'll bring them Gatorades and snacks sometimes if the operator will take the time to get out and help them, which we all, as you've seen in the videos, we often do. But that's one of the perks. You get tipped in sugary drinks and snacks around here. Looks like maybe somebody must have been doing a garage clean out over here. I see David on the Hyundai excavator going through a load, some kids' little power wheels, some fold out chairs, some good 5-gallon buckets, which I need, but I'm not gonna do it, y'all. I'm not gonna go digging, not gonna go scavenging through the trash today. I ain't got time. I'm gonna refrain from it, but I do need some of those buckets. And Antonio's done snuck up here and jumped in his Dozer. Hey, I was just gonna ask you about your Dozer. Is it running cooler now?
Yes.
You think that's what it was, that fan RPM? That's what the tech just told me. He said he cranked the RPM up on that fan.
Yeah.
So, it's been doing okay ever since?
Yeah, so far. Because delivery is on there. You got one for the transmission.
Right?
And you got one for the engine.
Yeah.
So the one for the transmission stay in the middle where it's supposed to.
Okay.
And the one for the engine, you went all the way down to 3/4.
Okay.
He said that's when the I think he said the thermostat kick in right there. So you stay right there, don't move. So you stop, go back up a little bit.
Okay.
So I think it's perfect right now.
I hope that's all it is. I don't know. I'm a little suspect, just because that's kind of a simple fix, you know. But they done been through the whole machine, so.
You see if the guy then come here and do them job and stop blaming me,
yeah,
they'll be perfect. If the guy just come here,
yeah,
he be like, man, inside your truck and your truck is very clean. I say I try to keep it up. The first guy come here, let me know that it's too dirty.
Yeah.
That's why the transmission overheat.
What?
Yeah. And I believe him too. And it's not no engine problem, it's a maintenance problem. It's my fault.
Oh, okay.
This last guy come here, long story short, this last guy come here now. He couldn't find no problem. He says the radiator. So he removed the radiator,
yeah,
and clean it. Yesterday now he was busy.
Right.
Busy yesterday. So he was just overheating for no reason at all.
Right.
So Roland come take a look at it. He said, hey, the radiator had too much heat, and I'm like, yeah, I know, there's nothing I can do about it. I already blow it out already. Okay, I do it one more time,
Yeah.
He come down and it overheat again. So this guy come here now. What a mechanic supposed to do is ask the operator what's going on.
Right.
what make it overheat, what you was doing for it to overheat.
When it's overheating and all that stuff. Yeah.
So you say what you was doing, and I explained to him what he's doing. Not even 20 minutes. Hey, come here. Get the machine, run it, do it the same way you do it, don't mind me. And I do it more than how I used to do it.
Yeah.
And it still don't overheat.
That's good. Well,
Yeah.
maybe that's
So,
all. Maybe that's what it was. It just needed some higher RPMs.
That's it.
Just blow more air across that surface of that radiator to keep her cool. But it's been running for what, an hour or 2 hours now without problem.
No problem at all. The transmission stay in the middle, don't move, none at all. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's it. So it's perfect.
All right, good deal.
So maintenance now, because the engine filter keep on coming on. So
Yeah.
I didn't know what was the problem. So now you let me know that I have to remove that cover right there.
Okay, the top cover,
Yes.
dust cover. Okay.
Yeah, because when you blow it inside right here, it just blow the bottom, it don't blow the top. So
Okay.
you gotta remove it and clean it.
Clean the top too.
So
Awesome.
I will do that later.
Good deal.
Yeah, so we've been doing good, man.
I like it.
No more stress. No more stress.
I like it when things work out.
That's right. No more stress. You know.
All right. Well, I won't keep you and let you get back. I just
All
want
right.
to make sure that it's fixed this time. But
Yeah.
keep me posted.
All
right. See you, buddy.
Okay.
Okay. So you heard it. It's running cooler. So we're gonna find out here soon, because temperatures are starting to spike. We're probably 80 degrees today, and it's just going to gradually get warmer, of course, as summer approaches. So we'll find out without a doubt if it was just in fact changing the RPM speed on that radiator fan. Antonio try his best to keep all those fiberglass reels in front of him so it don't wrap up on the track too bad, but it's pretty easy to break that stuff. So if it does get wrapped up, those wheel cutters and wire cutters on the undercarriage should slice right through it. That's some old sorry mattresses that we always hate. Can't get those things to compact for nothing. That's why we try to get them all down in the very bottom, get all that heavy stuff on top of them. On the 826C over here, per usual, doing his thing, compacting it up. I was like, them poor old kids' toys ain't gonna last very long, are they? I kind of want to see them get squished though, so we're gonna take a break from Antonio, come over here and see what Mike's got going on. Old dishwasher, speaker. I know one thing, we're gonna have to get on the upwind side of Mike, because he is kicking up some hella dust. This is the other reason we hate mattresses. You see those springs in there? You talk about a nightmare of it getting wrapped up around the rims and tracks. Those things are horrible. unload up here on the very top of the landfill real quick, because I noticed one of my trucks was bringing this papery pulp material in. And so what we've done is separate this papery stuff, because this was the culprit. If you remember from a video a while back, we were tracking all the stuff out onto the road. This was one of the main culprits, because when it does rain, it just holds all that moisture in, and trucks were tracking it out on the road. So we're kind of separating this material out now and using it as a cover material. So I wanted to come up here and take a look at this real quick and just give you guys a view from up top. What's going on, my man? Doing good. How are you today? Another beautiful day. So you can see they brought some looks like some compost remnants, something from the mulch yard that was no good, and blending it with the paper mulch or paper pulp waste, and we'll use that. They're going to bring this trash obviously on up a little bit closer, get it tamped down real nice and flat, and then we'll use this material just to kind of go right out on the top of the trash and use it as a temporary cover. This stuff is holds moisture really well. This comes right out of a plant. Forget exactly what they're making, some type of paper plant, but this is just some remnants that I think comes out of their actual settling pond. You gotta be careful backing up too far in it, because you can tell by the way it's sinking. It's pretty soft on the material that he's already dumped here. Plus it just holds all that moisture, so it really can bog down. And since it is wet, this load is pretty daggum heavy. Stuff's just kind of like wet sawdust. Don't want to come out of that container too good. There she goes. That ought to do it. Maybe one more time like that, and we'll probably have her all cleaned out. Almost. God, it's windy up here, y'all. I hope the video sound ain't too horrible. Let's do it one more time, buddy, and we'll have you all the way cleaned out. Perfect. Well, I was gonna get his door for him. Let's see if he's gonna stop. Every time I walk towards the truck, he keeps pulling off. Well, you can shut your own door then. All right, you gonna stop for sure now? Okay. Good to go. So this material is a good example of stuff that we'll use as what they call intermediate cover. So anything that we can use to help us cover in the interim before we actually bring a soil up here for a more permanent type cap on top of the trash. So we'll just use this type material. We got a lot of clay that comes from a factory that makes clay brick, or kiln brick, sorry, fire brick. And then we use that, and then in conjunction with this, and then whatever other kind of material, waste material we've got on site, we'll use those as what we call our intermediate cover layer. And the boys are busy as usual down at the mulch yard at Gringo today. I see, hopefully you guys can see it, Sam's on the Komatsu over there. They're digging up some old some fines that we get out with the trommel screen, and then they're bringing those up. They've sat there and aged for a little while, so they're bringing those up and stacking them on top of the landfill here, and we'll take the bulldozer, the John Deere 750, and push it down the slope and use that for this also is going to be an intermediate cover, more permanent than anything, if that makes sense, because eventually when we start filling down in that next landfill cell, you know, we're going to come in and we'll strip this material off and tie the trash together. So this is intermediate too, but it's going to be quite some time. That's why we go ahead and take the time to bring up some decent material that'll grow grass and try to get some vegetation established on this side slope. Our grass did okay down there along that side slope. We've got to come in now and continue this water diversion berm all the way down the side slope, because when it rains heavily this coming spring and summer, you can start to get some reels going down on the side slope. So we got to put us in a couple of water diversion berms, and of course we got wind-blown litter everywhere, but that wind is kicking it today. And we're running all three grinders again today. I see the MC 266 up here in the foreground, our B66 with the blinking lights yonder if you can see it, and then the Black Beauty over there in the background, the prototype B66L is running. We got concrete going on down there at the brickyard. The sand plant was running a little bit earlier. They shut it down now, kind of wrapping up the end of the day. Landfill's hopping, covers moving. It's just a whole little site, man. It's just so busy lately. It's incredible. Got our main man Jesus in the T-Rex. They got her back up and running. We had to put some head gaskets on the T-Rex, however you want to say it, but it's been, knock on wood, it's been doing pretty good here lately. So with the T-Rex and the Volvo running, they should make pretty short work of getting this whole side slope, getting some good material on it for planting. The guys really got it going on up here, man. I tell you what, you know, a lot of y'all's comments are focused on just what good employees we have, and man, we're so lucky to have the group of guys that we have up here at this whole establishment. Just like everybody works so well together, gets along for the most part, and shows up. And that's important, because man, I'll tell you, some years, you know, just getting folks to show up on time was the biggest struggle. But we got a great group of guys here at the landfill. I couldn't be more proud of them, and they read the comments too, so thank you guys for those of you who take the time to comment down below and keep us motivated. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll see you on the next video.